Mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I have no idea what the sound quality is going to be like. I'm currently testing a Rode wireless microphone system. So I've actually got nothing within the helmet with regards to the microphone. It's attached to the label of my, or the lapel of my jacket, and the other part is attached to the camera, which is on a chest mount. So it's all changed for this video, and there's every possibility that if the sound quality is so poor, I won't even make this live. So we're on a bit of a run down into town. It is currently about 27, 28 degrees. We're entering this heat wave that everyone's very, very worried about. And by the sounds of it, we should be. Monday and Tuesday seem pretty dangerous for a lot of people, especially working in hot situations or outdoors. I'm very concerned about some of the guys that I work with. They work in a very hot workshop at the best of times, and now we're looking at it being even hotter, so that's always a bit of a concern. So stay safe, drink loads of water, you know the drill. We get told it often enough, don't we? So I've got this Rode microphone. I am testing it on the way into Weston Supermare, where I'm hopefully going to be able to show you the Sea Monster, which is, if you've seen on Instagram, is a disused or derelict oil rig that's been brought in on a barge from Holland, the Netherlands, and it's going to be an art exhibition on the seafront of Weston Supermare. Now, the pictures we've seen are, it's going to have waterfalls and green areas built on it. My imagination isn't great, so I don't see it yet, and you may not see it. But that's what they're promising us. So we'll have a quick look, see what it looks like now. The information I'm getting is it's been moved from the beach onto the stand that it's going to reside on today. So with a bit of luck, it should be up as high as it's going to go now. We'll see what it looks like. I'm quite aware that the dead cat that's attached to the bottom or the top of the Rode microphone doesn't to me seem that secure, so I might have to look at those, and I might have already lost it, and you might be suffering from severe wind noise right now as opposed to listening to my dulcet tones on Radio Weston. And this guy is a learner, so we'll just be a bit careful. You never know what they're going to do. Given time, we've all got to learn at some point. The thing with the Sea Monster is it's hopefully going to be up and running by the time school holiday starts, which is, I think, probably in a couple of weeks' time. But then it's going down again in October, and it's going to be moved somewhere else. So it seems like, to me, it seems like a lot of expense for the sake of a very short space of time. But, you know, more intelligent and better paid people than me have the ability to make these decisions. I suppose when you think of it, anything that will draw tourism into the town, however minor that might be, is of benefit. So, we'll see. Although it's very, very hot, there is a bit of a wind today, so I don't know what you're hearing through this Rode mic, especially if the dead cat has blown off. I just want to thank Exeter Rider for being particularly awesome and asking me if I wanted first dibs on this, if anybody wanted first dibs on the group chat that we've got. was basically went on and said, look, if nobody else has called it, I'll have it off you. That again shows the complete awesomeness of the motovlog community. I just hope it works. I've not done any settings on it. The cable to attach it to the GoPro only actually arrived this morning, so I've not had a chance to test it, run it. This is my test run. This is the test run. Right, so it is not up on the stand yet, but they do have some absolutely enormous cranes. I don't know if you can see it. I've got the chest mount, which means it's not sort of what I'm looking at now is what you see, but hopefully you can see that if I twist round a little bit. I twist that round there, you might be able to see it in the distance. We're going to go around onto the beach road in a moment, and that'll give you a better view. But I think this traffic here is pretty much everyone just slowing down to take a look. I just hope they haven't closed the roads, although I suspect they might have, for safety reasons. Yeah, it looks like they might have closed the roads. Let's see what we can do. I know we can get in closer than this. Well, they're working on it. It was supposed to be up on the stand today, so maybe that's still going to happen. But we shall have to see. I must keep reminding myself that where I turn my head is not what you see with a chest-mounted camera. Cheeky, but I have a motorcycle, which means I'm allowed to be, and I'm going to go through these bollards and park up on the hard standing and check out this. So, as you can see, they've got a massive crane. I mean, that is, the crane itself is probably more impressive than the actual oil rig, but the oil rig that you can see in front there is actually going to be fitted onto a stand in that Tropicana building there. And then they're going to make it this art exhibition, which, you know, should be amazing. It's good if it brings tourism in. That's what you want. Get people out and about again, seeing stuff, seeing interesting stuff. Most people live their lives never having the opportunity to see an oil rig. Well, there you go. Got one in my backyard, which is pretty cool. Oh, Harley Davidson Sportster. Pretty cool. Right, that's it. That was the job for today, was to get down here, have a look at this, and see whether anything's happening. Right. I'm going to shoot off now. Make my way back. And that was it, we've seen it again. I did put a photo up on Instagram yesterday. If you don't follow me on Instagram, just search Weston Super Motovlog, you'll find it. I don't use it as much as I should. I like Instagram. It's my favourite of the social medias because there's no nonsense. You put a photo up and people like it and comment on it, and that's it, job done. You don't get all the crap that goes with it like you do with Facebook and Twitter. Twitter has become an absolutely poisonous place recently, and I've actually I've not come off Twitter, but I have deleted the app because I just find it almost like Facebook was a little while back, where it was absolutely poisonous to the point where it was borderline bullying. The sad thing is, there's enough people out there that they think if they're not making somebody else's day worse, they can't make their own day better, and that's pretty sad. I mean, that's about as sad as it gets. But there's a lot of people like that out there, and you've just got to ignore it and move on, because you're better than them. You are better than them. Who's beeping a horn at me? What a fantastic day. Right, I think as I head back and get stopped at these traffic lights as well, I'm going to leave you guys be. Have a great weekend, stay safe in the sunshine, and I'll catch you on the flip side. That is, of course, if the mic has worked. Otherwise, this never happened.